Good morning to the members of All Saints, students, support staff, teachers, administrators, families, and friends. What a joy it is to see this room filled with faces, both familiar and the new, as we gather to begin a new school year. As we come together today, we stand not just an educational community, but as a family united by purpose, hope, and the shared belief that every person in this room has something valuable to contribute. I want to begin with a simple question. What makes a school truly great? Is it test scores, awards on the wall, state-of-the-art technology? While these things have their place, I believe the heart of any great school lies in something far more powerful: kindness. Today, I want to speak to you about kindness, not as a simple nicety that we add to our day when convenient, but as the very foundation upon extraordinary learning, authentic growth, and lasting community are built. In our classrooms and hallways, in our cafeterias, and on our playgrounds. During our celebrations and through our challenges. Kindness will be the invisible thread that weaves us together, creating a tapestry of belonging where every single person can not just survive, but truly flourish. You've already heard words from the prophet Jeremiah found in chapter 1, verses 4 through 10. Like Jeremiah, many of you feel unprepared for the calling before you. Teachers, as you look at your class rosters and lesson plans, you might wonder if you have what it takes to reach every student, the eager learner and the reluctant one, the confident child and the one who hides in the back row. Students, you might feel nervous about new challenges ahead, worried about making friends, or anxious about living up to expectations. Support staff, you might question whether your daily contributions truly make a difference in the grand scheme of education. But hear this truth. Just as God knew Jeremiah before he was formed, each of you has been wonderfully made with unique gifts and a calling that is yours alone. You are not here by accident. You have been appointed to learn and grow, to teach and inspire, to serve and support, and to show kindness in ways both big and small, ordinary and extraordinary. Consider for a moment the beautiful diversity in this room. We have teachers who inspire with their passion, administrators who guide with wisdom, counselors who coach with compassion, building service workers who serve with diligence, food service workers who nourish with care, bus drivers who transport with safety, and students who bring energy, curiosity, and hope. Each role is sacred, each person is valued, and each act of kindness, no matter how small it may seem, has the power to change a life, reminding us every contribution, no matter how small, is significant. Kindness in our school means developing the eyes to see beyond the surface, beyond first impressions, beyond our assumptions. It means recognizing that the student acting out might be struggling with challenges at home we cannot imagine. It means understanding that the teacher having a difficult day might be carrying personal burdens that would break our own hearts. It means acknowledging that every person who walks through our doors, from the newest kindergarten student to the veteran educator, from the substitute teacher to the volunteer parent, deserves to be treated with dignity, respect, and compassion. To our teachers, your kindness creates safe spaces where learning flourishes. When you show patience with a struggling student, or offer encouragement to one lacking confidence, you plant seeds of hope that may not bloom for years. You have been given words to speak life into young hearts and minds. Your influence extends far beyond the curriculum and test scores. You are shaping the very souls of the next generation. To our students, your kindness toward one another builds bridges across differences that adults often struggle to cross. When you include the student who sits alone at lunch, when you stand up for someone being treated unfairly, when you offer help to a classmate who's struggling, when you welcome the new student with genuine friendship, you create ripples of goodness that extend far beyond our school walls and into families and communities. You too have been appointed to build up rather than to tear down, to encourage rather to discourage, to include rather than exclude. To our dedicated support staff, your act of kindness, whether you're preparing nutritious meals that fuel growing bodies and minds, keeping our buildings clean and safe so learning can happen, managing the countless administrative details to keep our schools running smoothly, or driving our buses with careful attention to precious cargo, you create the very environment where everyone can thrive. You are essential partners in nurturing our children, and our kindness touches lives in ways you may never know. Like Jeremiah, you may sometimes feel too young, too inexperienced, too ordinary, or simply too overwhelmed for the important work that lies before us. The challenges of education are real and significant. We face complex social issues, diverse learning needs, limited resources, and ever-changing expectations. But we are reminded through this ancient text that we do not face these challenges alone, and we are not expected to succeed through our own strength alone. We have been equipped and sent with a divine purpose to build up and plant good things in the lives of those around us, to nurture growth rather than foster fear, to create rather than tear down. This year, let kindness be our superpower, the quality that sets our school apart. Let it be the lens through which we see each other, always looking for the good, always believing the best. Let kindness be your first response to frustration, our bridge across misunderstandings, and our gift to those who need it the most, which, if we're being honest, it's all about all of us at different times. When we choose kindness, we create schools where everyone belongs, not just the naturally outgoing or the academically gifted, but the quiet dreamers, struggling learners, and different thinkers. We create environments where learning flourishes because students feel safe to take risks and make mistakes. We build communities where character develops alongside academic knowledge. I challenge each of you to be intentional about kindness this year. Look for the student who seems invisible and make them feel seen. Notice the colleagues who's struggling and offer support. Choose to believe that everyone is doing their best while holding space for growth. Our schools have the opportunity to be a beacon of hope, a place where differences are celebrated, mistakes are learning opportunities, and every person knows they matter deeply. As we embark on this new school year, may we remember that we have been appointed not just to teach subjects, but to touch lives. May we go forward with courage, knowing that acts of kindness, however small, have the power to change everything. May this year be marked by grace given freely, patience shared abundantly, and love shown daily. May we build each other up, plant seeds of hope, and create a legacy of kindness that extends far beyond school walls. Let us commit to making kindness contagious in our school community until it becomes who we are, a district known not just for academic excellence, but for the way we love and care for one another. Let us pray that wisdom guides our decisions, patience fills our hearts, and kindness flows through our words and actions in all the days ahead. May we be instruments of hope, sources of encouragement, and beacons of love for those who know they are valued. Blessed be this new beginning, and blessed be to each one of you who, as you step into this year with purpose, hope, and abundance of kindness to share. One particular act of kindness resonates still with me today when I was on the school board, visiting a middle school 8th grade awards ceremony. I witnessed a sixth grade teacher calm the nerves of an 8th grader who was about to go on stage. She knelt down beside the student, although I couldn't hear the exchange, but in the end, she gave the student a hug and a high five. I later watched with a smile as that same student crossed the stage, appearing to have not a care in the world. So do me a favor today after service, share a story with someone of a classmate, a teacher, a staff member, or a family member who models kindness and what you've learned from them. I appreciate your commitment to yourself, to our children, to our community, and to the noble calling of education. Welcome to what will be the most extraordinary year yet.